Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network gives you baseball from Progressive Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Cleveland Indians. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
On former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, 94 to 96. Throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Curveball that time, not even close. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Go Indians.
Kluber sets his sights. Here comes the 3-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and this is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
One team's dream inning, another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. One run scored. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, Indian.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
It's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. And home now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 3 and the Indians nothing. John Gray gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, the pride and joy of the Oklahoma Sooners, former first-round draft pick by the Colorado Rockies. Big, strong guy, John Gray. 96 to up at 100 miles an hour. Good, hard breaking ball, and his changeup has gotten better every year that he's pitched. The key for John Gray, throwing strikes. If he keeps the ball in the strike zone at 98 to 100 miles an hour, he is really tough to hit.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out.
Sacrifice.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Batting third, third baseman, Jose.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-1. Is in there for the second strike.
2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. Have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, ball down in the zone, you might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, this guy's been giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ball game with 3 men on. 2-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. A wave and a miss. Kick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead the first and never looked back. John Gray is the winning pitcher of record. Corey Kluber was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line.